Hey, thanks for coming by and following us on our secret mission for our baseball online instruction here. So um, we already did the introduction. Now we're going to start getting into our principle-based instruction and show you what the three contestants, what we're working on. We're going to base all of the instruction on what their needs are. And I base all my instruction on principles, not style. The way you look, the way you get to certain positions is unique to you. But there are 5 principles that we focus on. Number 1 is we need to generate energy. We need to transfer our weight from the backside to the front side. Some get a lot of weight transfer, some hitters get a little bit, and but we have to be able to deliver the blow. So let me show you here. See Pudge. The reason I'm picking him is I've got this nice video. You can see from the movement here, he's transferring his weight forward. It's on the back side. Boom, transfers it to the front side. So that's principle number 1. Principle number 2 is we need to work on being consistent with delivering the bat to where we want to. And the biggest culprit for us to be inconsistent are posture changes. So, and I'll show you some of our 3 contestants that we're working on. But you can see Pudge, see his spine angle pretty much stays the same all the way through. Principle number 3 is our timing mechanism. You can see here as he's transferring the weight, it looks like he's loading his hands, but he's really just walking away from him. And I'll show you a little bit later on that they usually stay where they started, but the body moves forward. As the weight comes on the front side right there, you can see his hands and shoulders have not committed to the swing. That's where he's generating a lot of power, and you can see in his hips, the hips are starting to open up before the shoulders rotate. And principle number 4 is where a lot of power comes from, and we just talked a little bit about that. Is the hips need to open up before the shoulders, and what we're doing is we're winding up a lot of the muscles in this part of the body. The core area, the muscles are winding up, and they're going to deliver the power to have the shoulders rotate, and then the hands and the arms and the hands and the bat follow. And our 5th principle really is it's controlling the body and have a nice balanced finish. If we've done that, our timing's been good, our posture's been good, our weight transfer's been good. If for some reason your body's out of control at the end of the swing, then you've done, it's either the weight transfer, it's either the posture, or your timing's off. So if you're not already a fan, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/BioForce Baseball, and of course our website, BioForceBaseball.com. So let's clear this and get on and show you some of our hitters for the contest. First, I'm going to pull up his. All right, we're going to pull up Jackson. Jackson's hits a ball with a lot of authority, a lot of power, long fly balls, hits a lot of home runs. But they said he and his dad say they really want to hit the ball on a line a little bit more and learn how to hit the ball hard with authority to the opposite field. So let's take a quick look at his swing. Good setup, and let's watch the weight. From this angle we can see the weight shift. You can see from his hip, got a decent amount of weight shift, so he's using his legs effectively. We're talking about being a little more aggressive with the legs, but certainly not bad. Now let's look at the timing. As the weight transfers, you can see his front foot. Follow the front foot. Got the weight down right. Weight gets on the leg right about there. You can see his hands have already started to have already committed to the swing. So one thing we're going to work on is getting his hands back. And actually, I'm pulling up another model here to show you what we're talking about. Give you a good visual. Here we go. Watch for this batter's hands. Start right here. Watch his front hip. Oops, going a little too fast here. You can see shifting the weight forward, and as the front foot comes down, weight gets on it right about there. Oops, probably a frame or two back. He's gotten the weight down on his foot right about there. You can see, look at that, his hands ended up in the same position. So he walked away from his hands. He didn't really load them, and you can see he got a good weight shift going forward, and he's got a nice balanced finish. So let's go back to our subject. Go back to Jackson. So one thing we're working with him is in all three of these guys really is the timing. You can see as the front foot's coming down, he's already committing to the swing, so we're not getting that torque and separation. At contact, he's in a really good athletic position. You can see as he's following through, he's losing balance a little bit. So let's look at him from the other view. You can see where his posture's starting. Let me show you here. Pretty straight up and down. You can see as he's hitting, his spine angle is changing. He's getting a little more athletic. So we're going to work on having him start a little more athletic and maintain that. You can see as he's getting the weight transfer to the front side, his hips and hands are going in one piece. So what we're going to do is have a little more separation, hit the ball actually a little harder, and it'd be able to adjust to off-speed pitches and hit the ball the other way. You can see the off balance there, mostly because of that little bit of off timing and the weight transfer. So let's take a look at Connor now from Texas. All right, so pretty much same thing with him. Watch how much his head moves. He wants to hit the ball at his goals, or to hit the ball a little harder and more consistent. He's I guess not as consistent putting the bat on the ball as he would like to be, and this is probably the biggest. You can see his weight's going up instead of shifting it forward, coming back down. Front foot's down right about there. You can see he's in a much better athletic position here than he was. So when that head's going up and down, he's having a hard time being consistent delivering the bat where he wants to. Same thing with Connor here. You can see his hips, his front hip and his shoulder rotating as one piece. So we're going to try to get some separation with him as well. But I really think his posture is going to really help be more consistent with delivering the bat where he wants to put it. Here's another angle. Got some game film. You can see decent weight shift, but probably going to be a little more active with those legs. Can probably be a little more aggressive. Front foot's down right about there. Pretty good torque, but you can see his hands have already committed. So we're going to work on his timing. I think, excuse me, that's pretty common with a lot of hitters. And then let me get our third subject. All right, so Hikaru is a junior in high school. Hits a lot of singles and doubles. I think he's got great back control. He really wants to hit the ball harder. I mean, that's really his needs to show a little more power. So it's really simple with him. Again, you can see his time. He's got a good weight shift here. You can see as he's front foot, the weight's transferring to the front side, his hands have already committed. So again, he's not getting a whole lot of use out of that core. So we're working on a few drills, which next time we're going to show you some of the drills that we're working on with these guys. And you can see what we've done is we've got the radar gun. So we're working with all these guys getting bat exit speed, and show you how much we can improve that over a few weeks. Hopefully we'll see some good improvements. So that's what we're working on with these three young men, and love to hear your support, your feedback, and we'll talk to you in a few days. Thanks for joining us.